I've learned over the years that a home can be a feeling as well as a place. I feel like I've been chasing my forever home for many years, and when that didn't come, I decided to settle on the feeling of a home. A feeling of comfort, safety, creativity, longing, ambition, magic, and most importantly, a feeling of wonder. 2 years it has been that part of mine and my husband's lives were tucked away in a storage when we decided to move in with family in hopes of finding a home in the future that truly called to us. We created a little world of all the feelings we were looking for within the 4 walls you have all seen the past 2 years. I have been my most creative in this little room here, crafting, writing, and dreaming of a future I longed for. And the moment has arrived. A new beginning has greeted me. I've envisioned a home tucked away in the country for many years, a home surrounded by trees, birds, and flowers, a home surrounded by nature, as nature has always felt like such a resilient force to be around, as well as a calming one, and I long to be both. I dreamed of a little cottage where I can finally catch my breath, away from the busyness of the city and the suburbs, a place that can allow me to slow down and break away from the idea that I must too be in a panic of constant motion and doing. And finally, after years of waiting and feeling scared, my husband and I found the courage to look for something that can help us craft the life we want. I'm excited to welcome you to my little witchy cottage, tucked away in the countryside, where I hope to live a slower paced life, away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Though this transition is a beautiful one, it does sadden me to be far away from my family. But also, on that same breath, I am proud of allowing myself to chase after the life I have dreamed of for years and take you, my found family, along for the ride. My mother once told me that homes are an entity of their own. They hold memories, they have a spirit, they have emotions, and it is up to us, the occupants, to give those emotions and spirit of the home life. I like to welcome a new home by greeting it with a calming smoke cleanse. Not only is it an offering for the spirit of the home, to show my gratitude for receiving me, but also it's a way to cleanse away old stagnant energy that may still be roaming around in the home. I hope the sound doesn't sound too distant. I am outside. It's just such a beautiful sunny day at the new cottage. It's actually been a few days already. We have been here already for 3 nights and we're still getting adjusted and unpacking. I also celebrated my birthday here. There just has been so many changes in such a short time frame that me and my husband are just kind of like, wow, everything happened so fast. We set our minds to finding, after we knew, well, if you watch my, well, let me back up. If you watch my last video, or if you have been here with me for a while, you know that me and my husband were trying to purchase a home, but we figured that this wasn't really the right time to do that. So we ended up renting a home after having lived 2 years with my parents. So all of our lives were packed away in storage, all of our furniture, and it has been so nice and so refreshing to get to just see our furniture, things that we had put away, we hadn't seen for 2 years. It has been amazing just getting settled in and finding a cottage to rent, which is around the same thing that we wanted to purchase, has been so sweet. We're definitely blessed because this property is definitely around the same scheme of something that we would have loved to have purchased, and now we get to live here for a year and we'll see where life takes us then. We are a little bit further away from family, so I don't have my family just around the corner anymore, nor does my husband. We're a few hours away, but they're still accessible. So we've just been trying to just get settled in, and it's just me, my husband, and Dobie, my pup. After having been in a household for 2 years where there was, you know, multiple people living and quite a lot of just noise around, now we're in the countryside. We are in a little, what I'm calling a witchy cottage. It gives me such just witchy vibes here. We're in a rather small town, definitely more so of a farm, agricultural town. We're surrounded by trees here. It's so, well, right now it's, you know, we're approaching summer, so it's kind of dry, but there's still so much greenery around the trees. There's a lot of shade, there's flowers, there's so many butterflies around here. And after having lived in the suburbs for almost all my life, you know, this is quite the transition that me and my husband were looking for, to be more in the countryside, trying to just find a slower paced rhythm for the type of lifestyle that we envision living, and we just weren't really finding that for us personally, living in the suburbs and living in the Bay Area in California, because that's where we lived. And now we're a little bit more up north in California, and it's just so quiet and so peaceful. You just hear the birds sing, and it's been so nice being greeted by all the animals in the morning, and just the quietness, the stillness. I feel like this is something that I truly needed and had envisioned for such a long time, like in a space to live at. I come from a background that was raised in hustle culture and having to just always being on the birdies, they're saying hi. Always just being on the go, doing the next thing, never stopping, never resting. Resting is for the weak, and just always hustling, always on the go. And I never learned how to just slow down and stop. And when I hit my 30s, I went through this space where it was even affecting me health-wise, this hustle culture lifestyle that I was living in, that I didn't know how much I needed to just slow down and stop and rest. I just didn't realize that that was allowed for me as someone who comes from a first-generation background, daughter of immigrants. I was raised in this culture because of my parents' efforts to consistently be on the go. And I don't regret being raised in that environment, because it definitely taught me so much about myself, my efforts, how much I can accomplish. But also, it saddens me that my people, or people that come from similar backgrounds as me, feel like they don't have the space to slow down, to rest. And for me, it was affecting me so much that it has definitely affected my health. And I've encountered so many health problems that I have come to realize are very much tied to my nervous system, having to always feel like I need to accomplish something to prove the worthiness of my parents' migration. So long story short, it just feels so beautiful to have allowed myself to seek out a lifestyle that is slower paced and that really honors me as a whole. As someone who loves nature and loves being connected to the earth, this little cottage is just everything. It is everything that my little witchy heart has always wanted, and I'm just so excited to create memories here. Already, I celebrated my 35th birthday here, and it was beautiful. It was quiet, it was still, it was very hot, but it was just amazing. And I suppose I say all this to say in hopes to maybe inspire some of my community members here that if you have been wanting to make changes to your life, you are allowed to make those changes. No matter what your background is, how it is that you were raised, if the current life or lifestyle that you're living doesn't honor every aspect that you are, make those changes. Never feel like you cannot live the life that you want simply because of what that lifestyle might look to others. You are allowed to make those changes for yourself. You can. You deserve to make those changes for yourself, to honor every aspect of your existence. So I hope that my story might inspire some of you to make those very big and oftentimes scary changes. But in my opinion, I feel like they're so worthy at the end of the day. So welcome to our little cottage. I am so excited to make so much content here in this beautiful space and bring you guys all along. There is a hot mess in there still. We're still unpacking. I've already been working on some decorating videos, so stay tuned for that. But I just wanted to share this video to welcome you guys to the new space. So I hope that you're looking forward to the new little change of scenery, a little bit more slower pace, so I hope that you don't mind. So for now, friends, I'm gonna go back inside and continue unpacking. I will see you guys on my next video. Remember that you can create the life that you want because you so deserve it. I'll be seeing you in another video very, very soon. Until then, friends, take care and bye for now.